Have you ever felt the weight of undone things? That nagging feeling that you should be doing more? It's a trap, the procrastination trap. It keeps you stuck, holding you back from your full potential. But I'm here to tell you, there's a way out. You can break free from procrastination's grip. It's time to reclaim your time, your energy, and your life. Are you ready to rise and shine? This isn't just about checking off a to-do list. It's about living with intention, purpose, and joy. Procrastination steals those things from us. It whispers doubts, fuels fear, and keeps us playing small. But we're meant for more. We're meant to live extraordinary lives, full of passion and accomplishment. Welcome to Rise and Shine with CJ. This is a community of action takers, dream chasers, and go-getters. We're here to support each other, to learn from each other, and to conquer procrastination together. Whether you're just starting your journey or you've been battling procrastination for years, you're in the right place. We're all about practical strategies, real-life stories, and a whole lot of encouragement. Remember, you're not alone in this. Procrastination isn't just a harmless habit. It has real consequences. It can sabotage our goals, damage our self-esteem, and even lead to health problems. Think about it. Missed deadlines, lost opportunities, strained relationships. These are just some of the costs of procrastination. But the good news is, we don't have to live this way. We can break free from this cycle and create a life we're proud of. A life filled with purpose, passion, and accomplishment. So, let's dive in and discover how to conquer procrastination together. We've all felt its grip. That heavy feeling when you know you should be working, but you'd rather do, well, anything else. That, my friends, is procrastination. It's more than just laziness, though. It's a complex dance between our minds, our emotions, and our actions. Procrastination is a conscious choice to delay a task despite knowing it might have negative consequences. We choose to scroll through social media, binge watch a show, or clean the house instead of tackling that important project. But why? The answer lies in our desire to avoid negative emotions. We procrastinate because we associate the task at hand with feelings of stress, anxiety, or even boredom. We tell ourselves we'll feel more like it later, but later rarely comes. Instead, we end up feeling even more stressed and overwhelmed. Procrastination's impact extends far beyond missed deadlines. It creates a ripple effect, touching every aspect of our lives. Our self-esteem takes a hit as we feel behind and inadequate. We doubt our abilities, wondering if we'll achieve our goals. Our relationships suffer, eroding trust and creating tension. We miss valuable time with loved ones, caught in the cycle of procrastination. The stress and anxiety can lead to insomnia and health issues, but there is hope. Recognizing the problem is the first step. Now you might be thinking, CJ, you seem so motivated and driven. Surely you've never struggled with procrastination, right? Well, my friends, I'm here to tell you that I'm no stranger to the procrastination struggle. In fact, I used to be a master procrastinator. I'd wait until the last minute to start projects, convincing myself that I worked better under pressure. Sound familiar? But the truth is, it was just a way to avoid facing my fears and insecurities. I was afraid of failure, of not being good enough. So I'd put things off, telling myself I'd get to them later when I had more time, more energy, more inspiration. This pattern of procrastination followed me into adulthood. When I first had the idea for Rise and Shine with CJ, I was excited, filled with passion and purpose. I knew I wanted to create a community where people could come together to learn, grow, and achieve their dreams. But then, the doubts crept in. What if no one watches my videos? What if I'm not good enough? What if I fail? Those fears, fueled by my old friend procrastination, threatened to derail my dream before it even began. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. I told myself I was just planning, researching, waiting for the right time. But deep down, I knew I was procrastinating. I was letting fear hold me back from pursuing my passion. One day, I stumbled upon a quote that stopped me in my tracks. It said, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." That quote hit me like a ton of bricks. I realized my fear of failure was preventing me from trying. That's when I decided to make a change. I knew I couldn't let procrastination control my life any longer, and I wasn't going to let fear stand in my way. And you know what? It worked. The key to overcoming procrastination is deceptively simple. Take action. It sounds easy, right? But we all know it can be the hardest part. Our minds are masters at creating excuses. We tell ourselves we need the perfect plan, the perfect time, the perfect circumstances. But the truth is, there's no such thing as perfect. The only way to make progress is to start where we are, with what we have. Think of it like this. Every time we choose action over inaction, we're building a muscle. The muscle of momentum. The more we use it, the stronger it gets. Suddenly, those tasks that seemed insurmountable become manageable. One of the biggest hurdles we face when battling procrastination is feeling overwhelmed. When a task feels too big, too daunting, it's easy to shut down and do nothing. That's where the power of small steps comes in. Instead of focusing on the entire project, break it down into smaller, more manageable chunks. These smaller steps feel less intimidating, making it easier to get started. And each small step we complete, no matter how small, gives us a sense of accomplishment, fueling our motivation to keep going. Remember that feeling of getting started on a project you've been putting off? That sense of relief, that weight lifted off your shoulders? That's the power of action. Time, your most valuable asset. Time, my friends, is our most valuable resource. We can't create more of it, but we can learn to use it more effectively. Mastering time management is crucial for conquering procrastination and living a more productive and fulfilling life. Start by identifying your peak productivity times. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Schedule your most important tasks for those times when your energy and focus are at their highest. Next, create a schedule that works for you. This could be a daily to-do list, a weekly planner, or a digital calendar. The key is to find a system that helps you stay organized and on track. And remember, flexibility is key. Life happens, unexpected events pop up. Don't be afraid to adjust your schedule as needed. Not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks are more important, more urgent, or have a bigger impact on our goals than others. That's why it's essential to prioritize our to-do lists. One effective method is the Eisenhower matrix, which helps us categorize tasks based on their urgency and importance. This allows us to focus on the most critical tasks first, delegating or eliminating less important ones. Prioritization isn't just about getting things done. It's about making sure we're focusing on the right things. It's about aligning our actions with our goals and values. Okay, we've talked about the importance of taking action, breaking down tasks, and managing our time. But there's another crucial piece of the puzzle, our environment. Think about it. Have you ever tried to work in a cluttered, chaotic space? It's distracting, right? Our physical surroundings have a huge impact on our focus, our energy levels, and our overall productivity. So let's talk about how to create an environment that supports our goals. First things first, declutter. A clear space equals a clear mind. Get rid of anything that's not essential for your work. Put away distractions like your phone, social media, or that tempting novel you've been meaning to read. You know, we are social creatures. We thrive in community. And that's especially true when it comes to conquering procrastination. When we try to do it all alone, it's easy to get discouraged, to fall back into old habits. But when we have a support system in place, people who understand our struggles and cheer on our successes, everything changes. So, how do we find this magical support system? Start by sharing your goals with someone you trust, someone who will hold you accountable. This could be a friend, a family member, a mentor, or even a coach. The key is to find someone who will encourage you, challenge you, and celebrate your wins alongside you. Join a group or online community of like-minded individuals who are also striving to overcome procrastination. We often get so caught up in the pursuit of our goals that we forget to celebrate the journey. We focus on what we haven't accomplished yet, instead of acknowledging how far we've come. But celebrating our wins, no matter how small, is crucial for staying motivated and building momentum. Remember that task you've been putting off for weeks? The one you finally tackled today? That's a win. Celebrate it. Acknowledge your effort, your commitment, your progress. Give yourself permission to feel good about it. Celebrating our wins doesn't have to be complicated or extravagant. It could be as simple as taking a break to do something you enjoy, treating yourself to your favorite meal, or sharing your accomplishment with someone who will celebrate with you. Here's a secret weapon in the fight against procrastination: self-compassion. We tend to be our own harshest critics, beating ourselves up for every slip-up, every delay. But this kind of negative self-talk is counterproductive. It only leads to shame, guilt, and ultimately more procrastination. Instead of berating ourselves for our imperfections, let's practice self-compassion. Let's acknowledge that we're human, that we all make mistakes, and that it's okay to stumble along the way. When we approach our struggles with kindness and understanding, we're more likely to bounce back stronger. We're more likely to learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward. So the next time you find yourself procrastinating, don't beat yourself up. Instead, take a deep breath, offer yourself some compassion, and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And how can I move forward with more ease and grace? We've covered a lot today. Now it's your turn to share. What are your biggest procrastination triggers? What strategies help you? Tell me in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community. Remember, you're not alone. Take action, my friends. The time to rise and shine is now. This is just the beginning. You now have the knowledge and tools to conquer procrastination. A life filled with purpose and passion. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. Take that first step today. Believe in yourself. Rise and shine.